Around the start of this year, one of the big things that everyone was talking about was Minecraft 2, or something along those lines. Minecraft's creator, Notch, announced that he would work on a sort of spiritual successor to the game if that's what people wanted. Of course, it probably wouldn't actually be called Minecraft 2 unless he worked alongside Microsoft, since Microsoft now has the rights to Minecraft, of course. I'll spare you any more of the details because that's not really what I want to talk about here today. The question I more want to pose is, do we really need a kind of successor to Minecraft? Do we really need a Minecraft 2? The answer isn't as simple as I initially thought it was. One of the sort of nicknames that I like to call Minecraft by is the eternal work in progress. What I mean by that, as someone who likes the game, is that there's always room for improvement, for changes, for new content to be added, for the game to be altered down to its very core for different types of players. Really, who is to say what Minecraft can or cannot be? If you have Java Edition nowadays with mods, you can turn the game into a whole bunch of different types of games. You can turn it into basically a full-on RPG. Some mods further embrace the sandbox of the game. I've even seen some that turn it into a real-time strategy game, or some that turn it into a first-person shooter. The list goes on. The point is that the possibilities are seemingly virtually endless. But kind of unfortunately, all of that potential and customization is for now limited to mods. In the base game itself, still you only get 2 modes where Minecraft can be. In one, just a building game, in the other, supposedly a survival game, but more of like a building game with some survival elements. Now let's say Mojang went a more ideal direction with future updates. They made the game much more customizable with how you can play it. For example, you could make it like a full-on survival game with a certain difficulty setting, or you could make it a much more laid-back one with still just a little bit of surviving in it, or a sort of adventure mode, one that is much more focused on exploration. These are all already present in the survival mode, just not to a very extreme extent. Instead, they're all kind of pushed together into this amalgamation where neither aspect can be fully embraced. Because if Mojang, say, focuses more on the RPG side, that can upset players who just like building, and vice versa. That is why I believe that adding new game modes and different settings and game rules is the ideal route, so that players can play the game more in the style that they prefer, without having to compromise certain things so that other people can enjoy it. Now, what does this have to do with whether or not we need a sequel to Minecraft? Well, if Mojang did take this more ideal approach, we probably wouldn't need any kind of a sequel to Minecraft. If you could select different modes for pretty much anything you wanted out of the game, what could a sequel possibly do or add or change that couldn't just be added or changed in the base game? Adding more content, that can certainly be done in Minecraft. Now, let's say the sequel instead decided to focus more on being one type alone, no different game modes. Let's say it just went RPG adventure game only. Why would that be necessary if you can already have that in Minecraft 1? It wouldn't make any sense aside from the perspective of the company, of course, who would want money from people buying a new game. In fact, Notch was pretty upfront about it that money was a big part of the motivation behind making Minecraft 2. But with all of the money matters aside, if Minecraft was like this in its sort of ultimate state, then no, there wouldn't really be much of a reason for a Minecraft 2. But of course, Minecraft isn't like that right now. In reality, we still just have those 2 game modes. You can still only choose between having it be a totally building game and a building game with some survival elements. The RPG and survival aspects are there, they just can't get fully embraced if survival is to still appeal to the builders. And so far, Mojang has shown no interest in new game modes or difficulty settings, so in that case, there could be room for a Minecraft sequel. The sequel could absolutely set itself apart by focusing more on different aspects like RPG and survival aspects. Or it could be done in a different visual style even. It could have some of the features that Mojang refuses to add to Minecraft. Or it could end up being what Minecraft could have been, a game where you can choose a different way to play. To have all kinds of different game modes and difficulties to pick from, even different visual styles to pick from. It could have all of those possibilities that Minecraft doesn't. Though with so few people working on the game, that would of course take forever. Really, that type of thing is only feasible for a larger company like, of course, Mojang. Mojang could, in theory, make all of these changes to the current Minecraft, or just do them in a second game for more money, and then they could have some sort of a profit system, like, for example, something along the lines of the marketplace. That is the most feasible way that we could end up with this result. Whether it ends up being Minecraft 1 or Minecraft 2 or Minecraft 3, the number isn't really what matters. It's reaching that highest potential. But currently, they seem to have no interest in doing anything like that. So, for now, maybe a Minecraft 2 isn't such a bad idea. Thanks for watching. Any support is greatly appreciated. It means a lot to me. I hope to see you in the next one, but for now, goodbye.